I'm live. I came live at night because I know a lot of you guys have been requesting me to come live at night. So here I am. Let me straighten this camera up. So I'm trying to get this on my computer screen so I can read you guys' comments on my computer. So let's see if it pops up. If not, I have to touch the phone for the first little while. Yeah, it's not coming up, so sorry. Okay, so hey, how y'all doing? How are you? I'm gonna let a few people come on before I start, but as you can see by the title, what the video is about. Too pretty to pay bills. And I'm not talking about me, but yeah, I mean, I am talking about me and other women too. Like, there are some women who are walking around that look beautiful and they're paying bills and paying other people's bills. That don't make no sense. Like, you don't have to do that. What made me talk about this subject today is because I posted something on my Facebook page, and like something about women don't need to bring nothing to the table, except our high expectations. And then all the guys went crazy and mad and upset. And then this one woman, y'all know it's always one woman. It's always this one woman come in talking about, I go 50-50. I'm not going to say her name, but I'm going 50-50. And, she was actually attractive. And I'm like, you don't have to go 50-50. If you go 50-50, you're not smart. Okay. You have the looks, but you don't have the brains to go with it. Because anybody knows you don't use your own money. Even people in business know that you don't use your own money. You get investors. Okay, so you can't get wealthy that way. You can't get wealthy that way. You can't benefit that way. Even in business, people don't use their own money. Even the presidents, except the dumb ones, don't use their own money. They get investors. They get donators, people that donate. They get sponsors and things like that. If you're smart, you don't use your own money. Okay? You don't use your own money. And especially if you're an attractive woman and, guys think you're attractive, but you insist on paying. Yeah, you might be attractive, but you're not that smart. Because for me, a businesswoman, a business-minded woman would understand that you don't have to go 50-50. Use what you got to get what you want. Use other people's money to invest, to start your own business, and things like that. You don't have to go 50-50 with a man unless you don't feel like you deserve that man, or you can get him if you can't get him if you expect him to pay. So that's what I'm talking about. People call those type of women pick-me's, mammies. Oh, I'm going to build a man. As soon as she's finished building this man, he's going to walk off to another woman who is not going to go 50-50. And she's going to be like, you got to pay everything. And he's going to have the money, the clout, the money, because you paid half of everything for so many years. He got to save up. And then he's going to go and say, hey, this lady over here thinks I'm all that. And, this little trinket here and this gift here, paying her bills here and there. That's nothing to me. And look how she treats me. She doesn't treat me like her son or her project or someone that she helped build. Oh my God, this feels so good. It turns me on so much, and he's going to go over there. Okay. So y'all you can keep help building a man and going 50-50 if you want. But don't be mad when another woman swoops him up and don't have what you have, or doesn't have to pay for anything, because you did that to yourself. So when I say too pretty to pay bills, too pretty to build a man, too pretty, too smart, you don't even have to be pretty. You just got to be smart. Too smart to pay bills and too smart to build a man. Okay. If you're doing any of those things right now, you should use your business mind to figure out how to get investors, sponsors, so you don't have to use your own money, and you can use your money, save it, let it grow in an account, and prosper. You know what I'm saying? If you're married, ladies, if you're married, you should have a big savings because your man should be contributing more than you. Okay? So make sure you're not moving backwards in life and that you're moving forward and you're making wise business decisions and you're using what you have to push you further. Okay? Do it. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later when you're able to live the lifestyle that you deserve. Okay, the woman that probably pays 50-50 is not living half as good because her man is not motivated. You know, if he can depend on her, he doesn't have to have as much ambition. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't need overtime today. Oh, I don't need to go for that promotion. You know, I don't need to work extra. I don't need to stay up later figuring out how to start a business. I got her. She's going to pay everything if I fall off because that's just the kind of girl she is. She's a ride or die. Oh, she's got half of everything. I don't even have to do anything but just go to work, come home, go to sleep, and go back to work. I don't have to either strive for more. I don't even need to look for a better job. I don't need to go back to school. I don't need a career. He's not motivated because you're taking care of half of his duties. So why would he be more successful? Why would he be pushed to the next level? You know, and the little that he is pushed, somebody else is going to appreciate it a lot more than you, and they're going to show him that, and they're not going to take any credit for it either, and he's going to be like, oh, this feels good, you know. So be careful. Stop being silly. Know your value, and start demanding more of the grown man living in your house that you're paying half for. Ugh. Like, seriously, don't do that. How can you live in a house with a grown man and pay half? Like, and have sex. Ugh. That's gross. Like, that would turn me off. I would just be like, I'm so turned off. Like, don't even come back. No. You might as well have, you know... That's just a major turn off. You can't do that, you know, and expect a woman to be turned on. She might fake it. She might pretend she respects you. But as soon as y'all get in an argument, she's going to throw it out. Oh, I pay half this stuff anyway. You know, without me, you couldn't live like this. And then where's your masculinity? Where's your manhood? Where's your ego? You can't say nothing. And she has she can kick you out of the house anytime because, you know, she has the kids. It's easier for you to go to a motel if she gets pissed off at you. So now you're living in a motel, or like when she gets mad at you, you know, she might not pay the bills this month, and then what you gonna do? She's like, well, see how you can go without me. I'm not paying anything. Now you're stuck because you got to make a decision. Do I want internet or a car? Do I want to pay my car note this month or the light bill? See? So that's what I'm saying. If men are trying to go half and go 50-50, women are going to pull rank. We just are. That's just how we are. We're going to pull rank because we know you as a grown man need us, and we don't see you as a man. We see you as something we can control, dominate over, and treat like a child. So if you're trying to ask us to pay 50-50, you're also asking us to be your manager, your boss, your instructor, your your critic. You're asking us to do all that. When you ask us to pay anything, you're asking for our 2 cents, 4 cents, 3 cents instruction on how to do everything. Not even constructive criticism, but straight up criticism. That's what you're asking for. So men, don't be so quick to think you want a 50-50 woman. Because as soon as you get one, you're going to be running away from her, looking for somebody who you can pay their bills for. And that's why a lot of times these 50-50 women get left for ratchets, because that's the only type of woman that type of man can impress, pay their bills, their little apartment bill, their little studio apartment bill, and getting their nails done. That's a man to them. So that's why they leave you for ratchets and women lower than you, because they can't impress you. And you pull rank on them because you are working just as hard as they are. You're just another man to them after a while, or a mother. So ladies, you're too pretty to be doing that. You wonder why you're upset and being cheated on and lonely. It's because you tried to build a man, you tried to finish raising somebody's son, and you didn't realize what you were doing until it was too late. And now you're upset and you're too pretty to be paying bills. You were too pretty to be paying bills in the first place, and you didn't know your value. So, do you pick me who look decent? It's not too late. I promise you, it's not too late. You can get help now. uh, all you gotta do is know your value and say, look, I'm not paying this no more. This is on you. I look too good to pay bills. And they're gonna say, you're right. You do look too good to pay bills. And they're gonna say, I don't know how you got over on me this long, Guess I better find a way to make money, or you better find a man who can pay you. It's not. I see these beautiful women with these men, and they're working just as hard. Look at them 10 years, 5 years later, they look old. They look older than they should look because they're working like a man to help a man. And that's not right. If I was a 50-50 chick, I would probably look older than my age. I would probably look like 5 years, 10 years older than what I am. So all them years of working, getting up every day, doing all that stuff, and you living in a house with a grown man and kids, and got to do all that other stuff. No, you shouldn't be doing that. If you're doing that, you're being cheated out of your life force, out of your life energy, out of your femininity. You're being cheated. It's being stolen from you, from a grown man that you supposedly love. If he loved you, he wouldn't let you do that. He wouldn't let you suffer. He wouldn't let you wake up early in the morning, drag yourself to go work like a man for a man for 8 to 10, 12 hours a day, come home, take care of him and the kids, cook and all that stuff. He wouldn't let you do that if he loved you. You know what I'm saying? And if he lets you do it, then have his hand out to you, that's a child. That's not a man. And I can't respect someone like that, and you shouldn't either. If you do, you've been brainwashed to do that. And then you wonder why the man ages so good and he looks so good, but then you starting to look haggard, tired. Stuff starting to sag, bags starting to come, hair starting to fall, grays popping up. You start to wonder why, because you're not supposed to be doing his job. That's why. And then he starts looking at younger women because you're always at work. You gotta take care of your career. You gotta take care of that man at work, that boss. You gotta make sure everything is done at work before you can even get home to take care of him. And you too tired all the time. You gotta do all this and that. So, as soon as he gets home from work, he can go stop at happy hour. Find a new girlfriend. Blah 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 blah. He has time to do all that because you're doing the other half of his job. So, trying to tell you, then you turn around, I spent 20 years and I sacrificed all this and he left me. Yeah, of course he left you because he didn't need you anymore once he got to where he wanted to get, because you helped him. If you're with a man and he's asking you to do stuff, and you feel proud that you can do it because you have a good job and you feel accomplished, it's a trick. He's playing on your ego to get your money so he don't have to pay for it. It's a trick. You shouldn't offer nothing to him. He should be offering to you. All your money should be yours to save or towards something in your future that's going to benefit you. So I don't care what any of the guys say. If a grown man is approaching a woman and saying, that is not right. That's like a father approaching his daughter and saying, can I have some money? That's what it's like. Why is it the father and the daughter? Because that's someone's daughter. Okay? And how would her dad feel if he knew that his daughter was giving some grown man money? He would be mad. He would be like, oh no, don't do that. If he can't take care of himself, or you're too good for that. You know. And I know a lot of women will do this just so they can have a man and keep a man. And the type of man it is, this is the type of man they could never get in the first place. So basically, you're just paying for that man. And he knows that. And he's playing you. And the real woman that he wants, the type that he really wants, because you're not his type. If you're going 50-50, you're not his type. His type, he has not met yet. His type has not recognized him yet. His type is coming after you build him up. Then he's going to have a type. Then he's going to be like, oh yeah, I always liked this type of woman. I bet you I could get one now because I'm the man, So be careful. Don't build a man. If you build a man, remember, just like you built him up and he became this great thing, and he might not be great to you, but he's great to some ratchet after you've, helped him. He's great to ratchet now because now he's established, he's got a good job, or career. He went back to school while you paid the bills. You guys go 50-50 so he can have a nice home and this and that. So now the ratchet is seeing his nice car because he don't have to pay half the bill, so he can have a nice car. The ratchets are seeing his nice car, his nice clothes, because of course he can shop good because half his check is not going to everything. So he got money to spend on other women. Oh, and also he has nice shoes. He can get his hair cut, all that. Meanwhile, you sitting over here, thinking, oh, I got the perfect life, the perfect man, the perfect husband, and, we're building up together. But remember, there's other women with their eye on your man, who you help look like that, who you allow to look like that, to drive that nice car, to attract other women. And when those other women see him, they're gonna be like, oh my God, he's got it all. He's got a nice car, nice house, but he's married. But he say he's not happy because she's never there. She always bossing him around. She's always telling him what to do, and he don't like her. He's gonna leave her any day. He told me. So we're just hanging out right now. He comes over sometimes, like So it's very easy for those type of men to cheat who have 50-50 women. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you one more thing before I get off this. Y'all can think all day long that you're helping somebody, but you're only hurting yourself. Okay? You don't help grown men. You just don't. If they ain't got it when you met them, pass. Bypass. Why? Because they're not complete. They're not complete. And if they're not complete, they're still looking for more. You don't complete them. You can't complete them. Another person cannot complete another person. They have to feel complete within themselves. And if you think you can help him build and complete him and make this fabulous life, if he doesn't already have that, then once he gets there with you, he's gonna go. Because it's in women's nature to nurture and to try to build and create the life that they want, but sometimes they forget that you can't do that to people. You know what I'm saying? So, that's usually how it goes. And if you ever notice, they don't have any problem leaving you because she got it. She got a good career. She make good money. Oh yeah, she don't need me. She can have, she can have the house. She can pay for it. She can afford it. She don't need me. Translation, she's not going to miss me. She can pay all these bills. I'm going to go and have fun with this ratchet chick who thinks I'm all that. Thanks for helping me. Thanks for helping me get this nice car, these nice suits. Thanks for helping me, build my credit. Thank you. Now, peace out, homie. I'm going to chill with this ratchet chick over here, and we're going on vacation. I'll see you later. Have fun at work. Tell the kids I said hey, and we can still be friends. What? Oh, I'm so hurt. I'm so devastated. I gave him my all. Mm-hmm. That's what your first mistake was. You gave a grown man your all, dummy. Big dummy. Big fat dummy. And I don't know, like, that's the stupidest thing you can ever do. And a lot of women are lining up to do it in the comments. Oh, I'll go 50-50 with a man. I'll support a man. I'll hold a man down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm this. I'm that. I'll support you. Okay. That's fine. Good. Help him get up there. Help him get up there. Help him climb that ladder. And so he can climb up the ladder and push it down so you can't climb it. And he can go on without you. Don't listen to me. Go read all the stories probably floating around online about how they man left them after they done did A, B, C, D, G, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay? After you done all them steps, then he gone. So, what I'm saying is, expect more, give less. That's it. That's the answer. It's not harsh. It's reality. It's just how it is. How it has to be. You know how they always say, nice women finish last, and men love bitches. It's true. The men will say it's not true because they have to go through a woman being their manager, boss, credit repairer, mother, sister, and then when they've lived that life, they're done. They want it now. The ones that say they want that are not built up yet, so you don't want them anyway. The men who are saying, oh, I want a woman that could go 50-50 means I need help to reach the next level so I can get a better woman in the future because blah 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 blah. They might not realize it until it's too late. They might not realize it until in the middle of the relationship when they feel like they have a mother, a curfew, and a boss and a manager at their home. They might not realize it until then because as soon as you ask a woman for money, you have just asked for a manager. Okay, you have just asked for a supervisor. That's what you just asked for. And you can't be the head of household if you paying half the bills. There ain't no way you can do that. You cannot be head of household if you paying half. You can be up down here. You can't be head of household. Okay, you just can't. If your woman paying half, she's head. Because women are naturally dominant over the domestic areas. Now, if you want to be head of household, barely, then you have to pay all the bills. If you barely want to make head of household, you got to pay the bills because y'all already know women run the household. If the man pays the bill, she let him think he run his stuff. At least his ego is still in place. But you ask for that 50-50? Oh no, you're asking for another boss. Okay? So don't settle. Little pick-me women, stop it. You look desperate in the comments. You look like, oh, come in my inbox. I'm so lonely. I'm gonna say the thing that all these guys want to hear. I will pay. I will pay. I will hold you down. I will do this. Why you? Look in their background. See why they're so pick-me. Go do a background check on them. See why they're so pick-me. Half of them pick-me's can't get a man. And there's something in their background that you don't know. Okay? Now, I'm not saying what it is because it's different for every one of them. Like, they've probably been to jail before. They probably can't get a good job. They probably, have a bunch of kids. They probably, have, I don't know. But they got something in their background as to why they're so desperate. Or they've been brainwashed to think, oh, I can be strong, I can be this, I can be that, and it's going to get me far in life, except it's not going to get you far in a relationship. It's going to get you about 15 to 20 good years, and then it's gonna fall off. So that's what's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get his credit built. You know, think about what you're doing. This is not even your child. This is a grown man. If you're gonna put that much effort into a person, let it be your child. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna put that much, if you're gonna give, 50-50, put it in a saving account for your child and let a grown man be a grown man and pay these bills. If you look better than me or decent or halfway decent, you shouldn't be paying bills. Why? Because there's ugly men out there that with good paychecks. Okay? And to them, you look beautiful. So stop. It's not worth it. And you're just walking backwards and you're taking your generations backwards. So meanwhile, we're building wealth. We're building up our generations. And this and that. Y'all are falling apart. Your man's leaving you for Sharkeisha. Your kids are upset. Now your daughter's out there paying for some dude. Y'all are moving backwards. Moving backwards. Okay. I might not be the best looking thing in the world, but I ain't paying no man's bills. Period. Okay? If you look better than me and you paying bills, something wrong with you. I'm serious. If you're younger than me, skinnier than me, better teeth than me, better hair than me, better weave, I don't care what you got on your head. If you look better than this and you paying bills, something wrong. Right? Hi, Sasha.
Hi, Mom. Are you going live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby. All right. I'm live, so y'all got to go. Y'all go watch TV.
Oh, well.
Wow. Is the air on? Can y'all make sure the air is on? My babies love me so much. Yeah, so I was saying, yeah. I already told them when they get to teenagers, don't pay nothing for no man, for no kid, no boy, no nothing. If they can't pay, bypass. Because they can't afford to date. Don't make it easy for them, okay? If you make it too easy for them, then the next woman that challenges them and piques their interest and makes them chase, they're going to be intrigued with that. Okay? If you make everything too easy, effortless, men are competitors. They like sport. They like challenge. And if you're not that, they're not interested in you after a while. You're just their mom, their sister, their manager, their boss, their credit repair. Okay? So remember that. Yup. So, I don't care what the guys are saying. The reason they're upset, because they know this is true. They know it's true. That's why they're mad, because we know this now, and we're not gonna. Well, there's gonna be a lot of women lining up to help you, and there are plenty of them, guys. Don't even get mad at me. I'm just saying, there are plenty of women lining up to help you right now. There's plenty of women like this. Come take my money. Come get my money. Let me help you. Let me help you. Hi. Can you see me? I'll pay half the rent. Yes. Pick me. Teacher, pick me. Come pick me. Come pick. What I have to write in these comments? I will hold you down. Cook, clean. What else I can do? Wash your clothes. Pay half the bills. Pick me. Please, I'm begging you. I look good too. That's an added bonus. I will work just as hard as you. I promise. Even when I'm 9 months pregnant, I will go to work. I will get a daycare to raise my newborn. I don't care. I'm going to work. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help build you up. You're the king. I'm going to give you a false sense of masculinity. I'm going to make you head of household, even though when I get mad at you, I'm going to call you out your name and tell you you can't do nothing because I got to have this bill. But no, wait. Scratch that last part. Pick me. Oh, and then the ones that have the man who are halfway through the process. Oh, me and my man, we building up. We got a house. We doing this. We doing that. Wait, give it 5 more years. Give it 5 more years. Y'all gonna be in my inbox. Can you do a reading for me? Is my man cheating on me? Give it 5 more years. I'm telling you. Give it 5 more years. He left me. He's seeing this other girl. You know, give it 5 more years. Y'all, you in the good spot right now. The credit's good. Y'all got a new house. He got a new car. He balling. You balling. Sharkeisha's looking. Ooh, look at him. So, you know, if he wasn't like that when you met him, if he wasn't balling when you met him, and he starts balling, oh, a man who gets, you know, a nice car, a little something, something after he's been driving a Honda Accord for a little while, he gets a Porsche or something, or some type of luxury vehicle. Oh, he's gonna go see what he can drag in with that. He's gonna go see what women he can pull with that, because he pulled you with a Honda Accord. You easy. Now he gonna try to go top you, or find someone who is gonna do, you know, who's gonna think he did that by himself. Okay, don't do it. Y'all know it's true. Look at y'all. Look at y'all in the comments. Y'all know it's true. Men know it's true too. Like, oh yeah, and they even say it. Well, that's why you're gonna get dumped for a younger version. Why? Because that's what you plan to do, right? Isn't it? You plan to use that 50-50 woman and dump her for a younger version when you get on. You said it out your own mouth, guys. Y'all say it in every video. That's why women get old and then the guy dumps them and leaves them for a younger woman. Why would they say that? Because they plan to do it to you. And once you give them your 50-50, help them save, get that Porsche, got a good 401k, got some good credit, got some real estate investments. Now he got a house, another house, a rental property. Oh, y'all are doing really good. So, you know, that rental house, that real estate, that's in his name because, you know, y'all, he had so much money saved up, he started investing. Oh, you know, that can be his girlfriend's new house. He can rent it out to her, or, you know, he can leave and move in there anytime. I mean, when it's vacant, he can use it to meet up with other chicks. You know, so what are you doing? Why are you doing this? You know, he never had this kind of money and lifestyle before. He don't know what type of women he could pull like that. When you get married to your man, it should be he wants you because he wants you and he has everything he already needs. He don't need you to help him. Okay, that means you're the one he chose to be with, not the one he settled with, not the one he helped build his credit with, but the one he chose after he already had the Porsche, the rental properties, the cars, the house, the 401, the savings, the good credit. If you're that woman, then you're smart and you're good. If you're the 50-50 woman, I'm sorry for you. And if you're Sharkeisha, I'm giving you a high five because you did that with little effort. Okay? So, what I'm saying is, ladies, stop being pick-me. Stop trying to give men money. If you that desperate, go get you an ugly man and they will pay for your bills and you ain't got to help build them and you can keep your little money. Okay? I'm just saying, you know. And then sometimes they don't even have to be ugly. They're just real men or gentlemen or men who know how to treat women or men who got themselves together or financially stable. They don't have to be rich. They just have to be able to take care of you so that, you know, You're their choice and not who they settled for or who they chose to help build them up so they can go get a higher caliber woman after you help build their credit and stuff. So I'm gonna take questions down. What do y'all want to ask me? I'm just, where do you go to find a financially secure man? Google most wealthiest zip codes in your city. That's where you go. Those restaurants. Go to happy hour. Go to lunch at nice restaurants in the bar area. Okay. I don't know. I went a little harsh today, but they needed to hear that. Like, they really need to hear that because nobody is telling them this. They're not telling them. Their mama not telling them. Their aunts not telling them. Their sister not telling them. Their brothers aren't telling them. Their daddies aren't telling them. So I gotta tell them. I gotta tell them the truth. Okay? And y'all, how do I know all this? Because I do client work. I have consultations. I hear these stories daily. Every day, somebody coming. My man left me. Well, why? Did you make more money than him? Okay, that's why I left you. My man left me. Why? Because his ex-girlfriend came back and this, and that. Oh, okay. And he moved out. Okay, so he lived with you? Maybe that. Okay, so every time somebody gets broken up with, usually it's because the man is moving forward or moving on away from the pick me. Because somebody challenged him and they're chasing that challenge. So don't get caught up like that, ladies. I'm trying to tell you. And I've been getting these stories for years. Same story. The same exact story. Over and over. Just different people, different names, different situations. But basically, the builder man, when he feels like he's done being built, moves on. And leaves you by yourself with the kids. And don't look back. So don't even try. And then you feel bad because you've invested in this man. You thought y'all was building something together and y'all was gonna have this Jay-Z Beyonce relationship, and then all of a sudden he go and bounces. He's gone. Now you just Beyonce by yourself. And you don't know what to do. Okay? So if this has happened to you, I'm gonna give you some advice. Don't repeat it. Next person you start dating, they paying for everything. Vacations, shopping, get spoiled. You spent most of your life being a 50-50 pick me. It's time to get spoiled. You know what I'm saying? You still look good enough. You can do it. I promise. I see women out here 50, 45 getting stuff done for them all day long. And change your mentality. Stop trying to be a pick-me. Stop trying to get the attention of the men who aren't complete. That's low self-esteem. If you don't think you deserve a man who's already made it, you done. And you feel like you don't deserve it. And that's your fault. I knew I deserved a man who's already done, complete, had some money, could buy me this, and that. I knew I deserved that. That's why I didn't go for no 50-50. Because I'm not a 50-50 chick, and I never will be, never was, don't want to be, don't ever want to be in a future life or a past life, okay? I'll kill myself. I'll be like, look, this is the wrong life. So, that's all I'm saying. How a lot of people say, oh, if I was born in the time of slavery, I would kill myself. That's how I feel about paying bills. That's how I feel about 50-50. Nope, ain't gonna happen. I can't sit across the room from some grown man with his hand out. I was just, I'll slap him 5 and say, high five. That's about it. He ain't getting nothing. So, Something about a 60-year-old woman. Hold on. I'm being schooled by a 60-year-old woman. She is mentoring me to get a man to school. Good for her. She knows what she's talking about. Okay, someone says, I'm 19. Most guys my age want 50-50. Date older. Go get the man that's already been built up. You go be Sharkeisha. You can get it. 19-year-old, you can go get the man who's got good credit because his woman helped him. Don't be the 50-50. Go take the guy who benefited from a 50-50 chick. You know what I'm saying? Or go get someone who's already made it on their own, who didn't use a woman to get there. Those are even better. Okay? Yeah, you can't and the guys that have used women, this is what they're gonna tell you. Oh, my ex, they're not gonna talk about their ex-wife bad. Or their ex bad. They're gonna say, oh, my ex was great. She was independent. She did this, and that. But we just grew apart, or we just didn't, we didn't have time for each other anymore, or you know, you know, it just died out. It wasn't exciting anymore. They're gonna tell you something like that. They're not gonna have no drama, baby mama drama or nothing. They're gonna have a good situation, a good ex situation. He basically made it and he left, and she couldn't do nothing about it. So okay, how do you get an older man? Be young. Shoot, they said the ideal woman for most men are between the ages of 18 and 25. That's how you get an old man. And if you're older than that, just aim for older men. Old men like young women. That's it. That's like, ask any man. They like younger women. That's just how it is. That's why it's easy to get them. Nah. Like if you're 21, you can get a 40-year-old. 40-year-olds still look good. They're still in shape. Most of them, they still look good. They still got out their hair. Their hair not all the way gray or just a little bit gray is coming out. They got a good career. They right up in there when they start making the good money. They can spoil you. They can go on vacation. They got vacation days, 401, savings, frequent flyer miles. They're doing good. So 40 is a good age, if you're in your 20s. Now, if you're in your 30s, you got to go for the 50s. Because they getting ready. They got stuff saved. They got houses, cars, stock, bonds, investments, vacation home, timeshare or something. They got that. Grown kids, no baby mama drama. Now, if you're 40, you got to go up to the 60s. Unless you look young, then you can kind of play with that age range. I'm not saying you have to go this old. I'm just saying it just depends on how you look, So some women don't age. Some women do, The women that work a lot and have worked themselves to the bone like a man, they probably a little bit more aged. The women that have been doing this all their life, getting men to pay for them, they don't look as aged. So it just depends on what you look like, what the men like, But I think 60 is a good age for a 40-something-year-old. They're about to retire. Y'all can vacation. Y'all can travel the world without having to worry about working. But if you want someone your own age, make sure you look way better than that. That way you're the prize always. Okay? Always. Like, that's the dynamic. If it's not age, it's looks. You gotta look way better than them if you want someone your own age that can financially support you, or go older. Either way, it helps. You can't be equals. You can't look just as good. They can't look better than you or anything like that, because they're gonna be with the handout. Look, I look good. I can go get a woman. I don't need you, so pay half. You want somebody that looks so bad when they look at you every morning, they're like, oh my God, am I dreaming? Let me get up and go pay all these bills and buy this girl this gift and plan this vacation. Oh yeah. Then he's in the office showing all his coworkers and boss the picture of his woman. Oh look at my woman. Oh yeah, that's what I got at home waiting for me. Looking like Forrest Whitaker and Flavor Flav combined, but he's paid. And he's showing you off, and he's bragging on you, and he's bringing you gifts. Okay, so what's it gonna be? As long as you can pay all the bills, to some women, that's good. That's great. Like if you paying all the bills and you can get her a good gift for her birthday and go on vacation at least once a year, to some women, that's beautiful. If you can do that, that should be your goal. You know, if your woman can brag on you, you're there. If they can brag on you taking care of them, you're there. If they're proud of you and tell everybody, oh my man take care of me, he buy me gifts. Their neck starts shaking when they talk about you, you in. Okay. If you gotta make excuses for your man, oh it's a bad economy. Oh well, you know, um, the system is messed up, or oh well, he didn't get paid this week, so he got to get my birthday present next week, or oh, his baby mama tripping over child support, so he couldn't buy me no Christmas. Oh well, he lost his job. If you got to make 1,000 excuses for somebody, you done. You're in the wrong relationship, because you should be bragging. They should be bragging on you, and you should be bragging on them. They should be bragging on you because you're so wonderful and great and they're lucky to be with you, and you should be bragging on them because they're taking care of you, they're accomplished, and you're proud of them, and they're generous to you, and they make you feel special. That's how it should be. If you're not in that type of relationship, that should be your relationship goals. I see these stupid, dumb things talking about relationship goals, and it's like dumb and stupid. It's not relationship goals. That's relationship nightmares. Sneaking food into the movies in a baby basket. Relationship goals. I know y'all seen that one. Okay, so, and bragging on someone, bragging on a man because of the size of his penis is not, it does not count, okay? Because they sell those in the store. So bragging on the man because of the size of his penis or how he does in bed, it's not bragging on a man. That's almost like that's almost like, okay, is that all he can do? That's good in high school, that's good in college, but like you're a grown woman, you got like 4 kids, and that's all you bragging on your man about? I mean, show me some vacation pictures, okay? What did he buy you for your birthday? Okay. Oh, he he did me real good on my birthday. Oh, okay, that's a good present. It's not. Okay? So if you gotta brag on that, that's stupid. That's not even worth mentioning, because all you're doing is advertising him to your girlfriend who don't got a man, and now she know how big your man stuff is and how good he is, and he gonna cheat on you. All you're doing is setting yourself up. So don't do that either. You don't brag on that. That's not something to brag on. And if you're bragging on that on social media, and stuff like that, because you can't brag on something else, like, oh, look at this nice thing he bought me, or oh, look at the nice car he bought me, or ooh, look at the nice house we're getting ready to move in, or ooh, look what look at the new business he started, or ooh, look at this. If you can't brag on anything besides what he can do butt naked with nothing, then that's not bragging. To me, it's like a waste of time. And I feel like a lot of women do this. Like, that's not nothing to brag about. Anybody can walk out in the street and get some sex. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy. So, if you gotta brag on that, that does not count at all for nothing. It just make you look dumb because you're giving it away free and don't have nothing in return. That's why I hold my man down. I hate that saying. And then the other saying, other question I always get, well, what if your man loses everything? What if Donald Trump loses everything? What if Barack Obama loses everything? Who are some other people? What if Jay-Z loses everything? How can they lose everything? They had a plan. They have financial advisors. They have savings. They have money market accounts. They have overseas accounts. How can they lose everything? Okay? When you ask someone that question who has a wealthy or a financially stable, well-established partner, that question is stupid and it shows your financial IQ is very low. Okay? You can't lose everything once you are established that well unless you're scamming, scheming, or investing all your money in one place. Okay? So that right there lets me know you don't know nothing about no money, and you're like asking the stupidest question ever. Right? So men, stop asking that question because it makes you look dumb financially, and any woman who sees that is gonna know you broke. See? Most wealthy people, most people that have a little something going on, they have more than one stream of income. So if one fails, they got a bunch more. That's how. Okay? They invest. They make a lot of money here. They save. Then they invest in it over here. They save. They get some real estate over here. They save. They do this over here. They save. They got money coming in while they sleep. They're getting paid. One thing goes wrong, okay, and I got 5 more other things coming in until this one is doing better. You know what I'm saying? So they can't lose everything if they have a plan, they're smart, and they know what they're doing. You know, if you're dumb and you don't have any financial knowledge and you just work a 9 to 5 and get up, eat, go to sleep, go out to eat, drink, come home, do the same thing over and over, of course you can lose everything if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Of course you can lose everything. Of course the woman that's with that type of man will hold him down. Of course, because they don't know any better. I'm trying to help y'all figure it out. And the first step is don't enable that man. Okay, if you holding him down, you're enabling him. So stop enabling these dudes. They're too old to be enabled by someone. Okay, they need to be trying to figure out how to get to the next level. Okay. Most people do live paycheck to paycheck in America, and that's not even, that's very common. Okay. That's why I'm saying, ladies, be smart. Go get you a man that don't live paycheck to paycheck so that your generations can thrive. You know, it don't matter what he look like. You ain't got to live paycheck to paycheck. You ain't got to hold him down. He's going to hold you down and buy you gifts. Take you places, cars, you know. So why? I don't know. Like, it seems like it's easy to do these days, you know. And most of the men that are complaining, they're not even a target. The only thing that they risk losing is the 50-50 chick that's first in line. There's a bunch of them waiting behind her that will help you out. Don't worry. My little videos are not going to take away your 50-50 chicks, men. Okay? Because you can be a 50-50 chick half your life, and then you can wake up and the other half you're not. Okay? Just because you're a 50-50 chick now doesn't mean you have to be one tomorrow. Just because you are a 50-50 chick for 20 years doesn't mean you have to stay a 50-50 chick. You know, after that one dude leaves, you should be done. You shouldn't be trying to repeat what you just did. Okay? Don't try again. Try a different way. Okay? Try a different way. Flip the script. Go get you a man who's going to pay 100%. Or at least 80%. You know? The number one, let me tell y'all, the number one excuse that I hear about why women and men have to go 50-50. Y'all want to hear the number one excuse? Okay. If y'all have heard this or seen it or read it on Facebook, I want y'all to put a skeleton emoji on the screen. Well, you must not have been awake since the Clinton administration. This economy is bad. We need 50-50 to survive. How many times y'all heard that? Put a skull emoji if y'all have read it or heard it. Because word for word, I have seen it. It's like they copy and pasted it. You know, I've seen it, I've heard it since 2009, you know, so I know it's something that circles around the hotep conscious, you know, dusty community, because most people don't even know what the Clinton administration is, you know, until they saw somebody else talk about it in a meme about paying half the bills, okay? MGTO, Dusty, Hotep, favorite administration is the Clinton administration because it gives them an excuse to ask a woman for some money and to ask her to go half living with a grown man. They love that administration because now they don't have to strive as hard because, oh my God, let's use that as an excuse. You know, the Clinton administration, yeah, it didn't hold a lot of people back. It held you back. You didn't even know it existed, but it was holding you back. Why? Because you had no ambition. You know, it doesn't matter who was in office. People gonna get rich regardless of who's in office if they have ambition and they smart and they have drive and they don't have nobody enabling in them. They're gonna still get rich. Don't matter who's the president. Okay? How many people got rich since that administration? Millions. Look at Shark Tank. You think them people up there creating stupid gadgets is worried about the Clinton administration? No. They gonna do what they gotta do to get where they need to get. Their mind is on the prize, not on the past. Okay? These guys here have zero ambition because they've been enabled by women who gonna hold them down. You gonna hold them down and they will never make it to the top either. Keep holding them down. Hold them down long enough to where they drown in your security and they never amount to nothing. And then you gonna come on here, other people's channels, and be like, how can I get my man to be more ambitious? Dump him. Kick him out. Throw him on the street. That's how. Don't come up in here asking me how you can get your man to be more ambitious if he living in your house and you paying half the bills. You know the answer. Tell him to get a second job and pay all these bills. That's step number one. Responsibility and purpose. If a man don't have no responsibility or no purpose, what does he have to strive for? I don't know. You ever heard of a situation where a guy was with some girl and you know he might have been cheating on her with you and then he won't leave her because she needs him because he pay everything, and if I left they would be homeless and I can't leave her because you know A, B, C, and D? Yeah, because she gave him purpose, made him responsible for her, therefore he's gonna stay with her even though he's sleeping with you, but he's not gonna leave her for you because he has purpose and responsibility there and he feels like a man there. He's just, you know, sleeping with you because he can, you know, and she ain't gonna say nothing because he paying all the bills, taking care of business, coming home. Yeah, he might be, you know, creeping and whatever over here with you, but he told you at his own mouth, I can't leave her because she would be homeless and I can't do that to my baby and her. Purpose. He gonna keep a job too. You know, he's gonna keep a job. He's gonna keep going. He's gonna keep striving. So, if you don't have a purpose, if your man don't have a purpose, and you keep enabling him, and you want him to be more ambitious, tell him he got to pay all the bills. See what he can do with that. Okay. Okay. And then, a lot of guys are talking about go to these foreign countries to find these women. These women are watching this channel too, y'all. And prostitution is legal in Brazil. Okay, they just mess with y'all mind. They might like you. They might treat you good because you have American accent or whatever. But at the end of the day, they're about their money too. They're about their money too. Where my Brazil girls at? Tell them. I got a lot of viewers from Brazil. Just so y'all know. So y'all don't go try to okie-doke over there. They know better. They gonna get you to spend your little change, your little American change, your little money. They gonna tell you they gonna give you some good rice. They gonna call you daddy, poppy, whatever. Rub on your back. Make sure you buy them a couple drinks. Spend some cash on them. They gonna do all of that. You ain't gonna get nothing free though. They spot y'all out at the bars. They're like, okay, I'm gonna get my hair done by him. He gonna give me this. I can get free drinks from him all night. Yeah, that's the plan. And then after they leave you, they go and prostitute themselves because it's legal there. And then they go get their real money after they got drunk off of you for free. Or they working on their American citizenship. Okay, so I'm about to go in like 20 minutes. So if y'all have anything to ask, go ahead and put it in there. Alright. Oh, these lights. Like, I have all these bright lights on because it's dark outside. And I don't get no natural light in the window. I'm probably getting a tan right now. I feel like I'm on the beach. So the original title of this was Too Pretty to Pay Bills. It's true. Like, when you look good and you paying 50-50, you just getting scammed. You're letting your beauty and your youth go to waste, and you're working hard just like a man. And in about 5 years, it's going to show on your face. And your man's still going to look young because they're made to work. They're built to work. So they don't age as fast as you do while you working like them. Go ahead, keep working like a man. See how old you look and see how young he still looks, because that's what he's supposed to be doing. He's supposed to work. He's stronger than you. He's bigger than you. He has more muscles than you. He has more stamina than you. You know? And plus, when he gets home, he don't got to comb no kid's hair. He don't got to cook. He don't got to go grocery store hardly unless he chooses to. It's an option for him. So I don't know what you're doing, ladies. You running yourself into the ground just so you're going to be picked by somebody who's going to look better than you in 5 years. Watch. If you working just as hard as your man, in 5 years, he going to look better than you. I promise you. How to handle rich man's arrogant attitude. Just sit up and listen. Just like, play dumb. Play dumb. Play dumb. Get their money. Play dumb. Just like Black China did. Then cuss them out after you got the money. Play dumb till you get what you want. That's how most women do. You know why it's so easy to play dumb? Because men already think women are stupid. So we just gotta play the role, act dumb, they believe it, then you get what you want. Let me tell you something. When I was in the mortuary business, do you know the question I got asked the most, or the statement that I was told the most? You are too pretty to be working in a funeral home. You are too pretty to be a mortician. Okay, at least I tried to have a career. At least I tried to go make some money. At least I tried to do something with my life. But every time someone would see me, you are too pretty to be here. Men, not women, men. And I was like, you know, maybe they're right. They don't need to work. Ah. This was back when I was 21. I'm like, maybe they're right. I'm gonna go find me a rich man. I'm tired of it. I'm done with this. Forget y'all. You know. 2 weeks later, found one. Why? Because listen to people when they tell you stuff. They're not just trying to gas you up sometimes. Sometimes it's true. You know, even grown men know that other men will support pretty women, smart women that know how to, you know, make a man feel like he's the king of the world without paying. You know, the guys at the funerals just lost their wife. Be like, you know, guys at the funeral, other funeral directors, they'd be like, oh, you work here? Oh, you too pretty to be a mortician. Let me take you to lunch. You know what I'm saying? All of it. Pastors from churches too, child. Pastors from churches. Oh, hi. Well, let me take you to lunch. I'll show you the church. Like, and they married too. I'm like, oh, I don't do church. So, that's why I'm telling you. So a man doesn't, like, a man will tell you too. Once a woman tells you, you should understand that's true. If you look good, you should not be paying bills. If you sleeping with a grown man and he's asking you for half the money and you look good, you shouldn't be paying bills. That's just it. If you're paying bills, you're with the wrong man. That's all I'm saying. Don't be getting mad, guys. There's still plenty 50-50 women out there, that's sure. They're all on Facebook. Go look under a post of a woman who is tired of y'all. There's always like 2 pick-me chicks in them comments looking for poverty penis. Okay? They're everywhere. Go to any conscious post. Go to any post that a woman is talking bad about these broke men. You're going to find at least 2 or 3 of them pick-me chicks in the comments waiting on you to inbox them with quickness. And they're very easy to get. Very easy. And they're free. Super free. Like they gonna give you money. It's like gold digging in reverse. Y'all know it's true. And then they be in the and then these guys know because they've been in those inboxes before. Hey, how you doing? I like what you said in that post. Well, I think it's important for women to support their men and okay. And then as soon as they hear about all the men and as soon as they hear about, oh, okay, well, tell me about yourself. Oh, okay. Well, I got $18,000 worth of student loans. My car in the shop. My baby daddy ain't paying my child support. I got 4 kids. That's why he was in them comments, making all them comments. Okay. Well, I'm glad there's still women out there like you, but I'm glad there's still women out there that think like you. Hope you find a good man. I'm out. Peace. I told you they pick me for a reason. You ain't gonna find, you're not gonna find a single young, debt free, with no kids pick me. Ain't gonna do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Somebody said I need to make that Facebook group, Struggle Love, all the pick me's and all the dusties together. Ooh. Can you imagine a dating site for dusties and pick me's? Oh my god. Where will y'all go? McDonald's? That's what I'm gonna name it. Dusties and pick me's. They're like, a place where we don't have to feel like we're not welcome. And you know what they're gonna start doing if I do start that group? It's gonna be hilarious. Because now they don't have no competition. Now they just look desperate. And then they're gonna expose themselves. They're gonna be like, dang, do you see how desperate I sound? Oh my god, let me delete this. I don't even have nobody to argue with. You know, I just put myself out there. Hey, I pay your bills. Then they're gonna see themselves for what they are. They're not gonna have anybody to come and talk about. Hi, Sasha.
I'm on my
You hot?
Yeah.
Go downstairs.
Okay. It's my water.
Oh, yeah. Go fill it up. Take it. Go fill it up. Bye. Peace. Peace out, homie. She just want to be on camera so bad. Thank you. Oh. Anyways, y'all. I'm serious. If there was a Dusty and Pick Me group, I think the Pick Me's would see how they really looked and they would just stop. They would really stop. They were like, dang, you know, I do look pathetic. Look at this. Thank you. Sasha's cute. How to be more feminine and get a man to want to pay you. Expect it, but also make sure you act like you're used to it. Like it's expected. Like, oh, where are we going for dinner? Which restaurant would you like to go to? Like, you feel like Italian, da da da, you know, want some wine tonight? Expect it. Like, tell them like before, you know, your date, like, you know, I love surprises. I love men who show up and, you know, surprise me with, you know, little gifts. It turns me on, you know, blah, 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 blah. And if they're like, oh, okay, like what? What do you like? They're going to ask what you like. Oh, you know, name something not too expensive, but expensive enough. Like, oh, I love perfume, you know, jewelry, you know, what most women like. Flowers. See which one they come with. They come with one. Flowers, okay, cheap. They come with the perfume, okay, decent. They come with jewelry, good. If they come with all three, keeper. Okay? You know how guys say, well, what are you looking for? That's when you say it. Oh, I'm looking for a man who like wants to spoil me in every way, like who likes to surprise me, who's spontaneous, who buys me little gifts every now and then because, you know, just because, you know, someone who can impress me. It's kind of, you know, blah, 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 blah. And wait, I was talking about you looking for a relationship. No, I'm looking for what you can do for me. So, you know, he's going to be like, oh, well, what do you like? I love perfume, flowers, you know, gift cards, jewelry, wine. He's gonna bring you all three if he's trying to impress you. If he's trying to sleep with you, he's gonna bring you something. You're gonna get something. Plus food. That's how you, but you just already act like you expect it. You tell him what you like. You know, he's already there. He knows that you're out of his league. He's gonna have to do something. Right? So it's best to do it first and like right in the beginning of dating, because that's when they're trying to impress you the most. So that's when you can get it, at least a little bit. And then when they see how excited you are to get it, and you're like, oh my God, I love this. Thank you. I love this. This is so beautiful. They're going to feel all good inside and like, oh my God. And you're going to like rubbing his shoulder and giving him a kiss on the cheek. You smell so good. Oh my gosh. Then the next time they see you, they're going to bring you something better, because all that's how you just reacted. You just made them feel like $1 million. So that's how you get it. You act. And you don't have to worry about these guys and hearing all of this, because these aren't the type of men who are going to do this anyway, period. So it's not really exposing the secrets. It's just that they're not the target. So it don't matter if they know or not. It's just like telling a gay guy, like, it doesn't matter. You can benefit from it however you do. Apply it to your life how you apply it. Benefit from it. This is here for you, because you're not going to be the target. You are not the target, okay? So I don't care if you hear it. There's no millionaires out there watching this video, I promise you. Oh, there's no high six figure salary dude out here watching this. Why? Because they've been at work, they're at home, they probably got their woman already, or they're probably taking some beautiful woman out, shopping for gifts for somebody. They got their life together. They're probably on their yacht going on vacation. They're not on YouTube trolling videos, I promise you, okay? Because if they were, it wouldn't be my video. It would be y'all's video. They'd be laughing at MGTOW dudes and dudes who can't get women. They would go on YouTube to laugh and find comedy and watch broke men talk about how they can't get women. But here's the old 63-year-old dude sitting up here with 2 women talking about, you just need some money, dude. It's easy to get women, you know. So they ain't gonna be on my channel. They ain't gonna be on y'all channel. They already know our games. They don't care, because it's not anything to them. Dinner, drinks, gifts, paying a few bills is nothing. Now, if I made a video entitled it "Calling All Sugar Daddies," oh yeah, I can get some on here quick, because they looking for women to support. They looking. They're not avoiding. They're not running away from. They looking. Yeah, I can get some on here. Looking for calling all sugar daddies. Some of them gonna pop up. Watch. And then if the trolls pop up at the same time, they're just gonna be laughing at y'all in the comments. Anyways. I know, the truth hurts sometimes, but somebody gotta say it. Someone has to say it, I don't have nothing to lose at this point. I have nothing to lose. Like, I'm already married, so I could tell the truth. I'm not a pick-me, Never will be either. So, don't plan on raising none either. Oh, and some constructive criticism to men who do expect or think women are supposed to pay 50-50. Um, you know, if the woman says I will pay 50-50 and help you and build this, she wants you to stay with her forever, not 10 years, not 5 years, but forever, because she's contributing to you. She's doing what you're supposed to do just to have a man. But when you see that, you say, oh, she's supposed to do that. If we break up, then she's going to be good. She should be okay. But that's not the case. That's why women get evil after that man breaks up with them, and they put all kind of child support and alimony and drag his name through the dirt and put curses and hexes on him after he leaves. Because if a woman is going to stoop that low to put money in a grown man's pocket and towards bills in that same house that he's living in, and she's giving him sex, she's going to feel real dumb and stupid after she done did all this stuff and he still left. Because she thought that going 50-50 is supposed to keep him. But it didn't. So when you enter into that 50-50 relationship, man, you better stay there, or you better prepare to meet, the scorn of a woman after you leave her. Because it's not going to be easy. She's going to do everything. She's going to throw everything against you. Behind your back, even if she's smiling in your face. Okay? So don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay, so I'm sure people are telling their stories in these comments about the same thing happened to me. Listen to her, it's true. Yeah, it's true. The group is a secret group. I don't have it open because too many pick-me's come trying to get in. And then they get offended when they see what I post. And then I have to kick them out. They don't know they're pick-me's until they see a post and it offends them. Oh my gosh, you a pick-me. You got to get kicked out. Because some of y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all think y'all want this. Y'all think y'all are ready, but y'all aren't ready. Like, y'all aren't ready. Like, if you feel any type of guilt towards getting what you deserve, then you're not ready for this group. If you trying to pay for anything, you ain't ready for this group. If you still believe that every man is going to be your knight in shining armor, bro, if you still believe that broke men don't cheat, this group ain't for you. Okay, so that's why it's secret, because too many people think this group is for them, and it's not for them, because they're still not all the way there. They're not. You got to be brutal to get in this group. You got to be like, how much can I get from this one? How much can I get from that one? How much can I get from this one? What can I get out of this one? Look at all these gifts this dude just sent me, and I haven't even talked to him or met him yet. Look how much money this dude sent me over the internet, and I haven't even met him yet. You got to be like that to get in this group, because if you're trying to still hang on to your little broke dusty boyfriends, but you want out and to do better and improve and stuff like that, you need to leave him first so that you ready to move on for real. That's what I'm saying. This group is for women who are about that life. Yes, it's not about finding true love. It's not about finding your soulmates. It's not about your twin flame. It's about getting what you want. That's all it's about. It's about meeting men with the means to give you what you want. That's it. It's not about love. It's not about none of that. It's not about relationships and how to make this and that work. No, I do private consultations for that. It's about getting paid, okay? Getting what you deserve. Meeting rich guys. landing somebody that's going to take care of you. Okay, that's what the group is about. It's not about the other stuff. I might start a group for that too and call it Pick Me's and Dusties, or or maybe I'll be nicer and name it something like, you know, relationships. I don't know. I can't even think about it because I don't even believe in that kind of stuff anymore. I should name it before you. I should name the group. You know, before the truth, before you learn the truth group, you still are striving for this, and that. You know, the 50-50 group. The 50-50 club. Like Jay-Z got the 40 club. I'm going to name it the 50-50 club. People go in there to get roommates, basically. Okay. Someone says hoes stay winning. Yeah, they do. They stay winning. They don't lose. And, a lot of people think that by calling women gold diggers, whores, and stuff like that, that's an insult. That's not an insult no more. It's not an insult. Calling them broke, worn out, haggard is an insult. And most of them gold diggers and stuff like that, they ain't got to do a man's day work. So that's why they be looking good still. And they, it's not, you see a hard-working, good woman who will hold their man down. And you hold them up next to a hoe and see which one look better. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yep, that's what I thought. No makeup, hair all over the place, basic clothes on, bags. Because she out there working like a man for a man. That's why. Don't have time to take care of herself. Don't have time to go to the spa. Don't have time to get no facials. Don't have time to do anything but go to work, come home, cook, clean, pay the bills, look at the man she thinks that she's lucky to have, and then go to bed. That's it. That's all she do. And it's not right. She shouldn't be doing that. Someone says a guy tried to invite me on a coffee date. I hope you turn him down. I think this is how this whole thing got started, my coffee date video. When a man asks you on a coffee date, it means you're only worth $4.75. You're not worth a full meal. You're not even worth lunch. You ain't even worth a drink. And even drinks is kind of cheap, but you're not worth it. You're worth a $4 cup of coffee. That's all you're worth. And the reason they like coffee dates is because they don't have to pay. They get to see how you look. They get to see the chemistry. Blah, 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 blah. They get to be seen in public with you. Oh no, you can't be seen in public with me unless you buy some dinner. Okay, you can't be seen in public with me in no Starbucks. I'm sorry, I have to draw the line. That's before I was married. But yeah, can't do it. It's not worth it. It's kind of like getting because it's kind of like this guy is like, ooh, I can't wait to be seen in public with this beautiful woman, but I don't want to spend no money yet because I don't know if she likes me for me and da da da, but I'm gonna use her to be seen in public with her. You know, I know she looks good. I seen her profile pictures. We did FaceTime, so I know she looked good. But let me ask her for coffee because I want to see, you know, if she likes me for me and she's not just using me for dinner. So when she walks up looking beautiful and all her nice hair and makeup and nails and flawless, people are looking at you like, dang, he got a good one. That right there is worth more than some $4.75. If you get to be seen in public with a woman who looks good, you better be taking her somewhere so she can look good and you can look good too. Because if you just taking her to coffee, that's like you're getting a free date. It's like, no, you can't do that. If you're gonna be with someone, go show her off. Don't just take her to no stupid Starbucks. After Starbucks, she gonna go leave and go on her real date. Okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. And she ain't never gonna call you back. She probably got a Starbucks gift card in her pocket and in her purse. You know how they always giving people Starbucks coffee? I got one in my purse right now. A Starbucks gift card. Ooh, thank you. This is great. This is impressive. Okay. My kids do not go to Starbucks every other day. They get the cake pop. Okay. If somebody say, "Oh, let's meet at Starbucks," they ain't like that's like meeting at McDonald's. To some people, it's like McDonald's for some people. Hey, Jay. I'm live. So you can't. I'm live. Okay, y'all gonna hear some pee. I told him he can't go in there, but it's his house. So, what? If you look good, your kids gonna look good. That's all there is to it. You got your dreams are good, they gonna be good. And plus, you know, makeup, anybody can look. You could take a drag queen, a ugly drag queen, and transform into the most beautiful thing you ever seen. Okay, so ain't no such thing as an ugly woman because you got makeup and wigs and all that stuff. Okay. Right? Keurig I have at home, please. Like I have Starbucks at home in my Keurig. I'm drinking some right now. So where else can we go? Or meet them at the Starbucks in the mall. And we all go shop. Like, you only spent $4 on me. You finna buy me something for real. You know that $100 you could have spent on dinner? You can buy me something else. I take gift cards, gifts. Okay. Someone asked how old I am. Oh God, how old am I? Your TV's on. I'm gonna turn and close this door. I'll tell you one of my secrets to looking young. I drink that. Liquid gold. You know how Jay-Z say on that song? Wife in the kitchen, feeding my babies liquid gold.
Mama, I prepared a healthy snack for you.
Oh, my baby's so sweet. Look what she brought me.
I brought you 2 carrots, 3 grapes,
Oh,
1 pineapple, and 2
that's a watermelon.
watermelon, and 2
And some water. Oh, thank you so much.
Since fruits have a lot of water in them,
Mm-hmm.
I give you a little bit of water.
Thank you. I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
What else?
This grape gets.
Oh, you put some of that dip too? Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Are y'all eating that downstairs?
No, I just made it for you.
Oh, looks so nice. I'll put some of this in my water.
What is that?
The liquid gold.
Oh. Is that even edible?
Yeah, you know, I give it to you all the time. You just don't know. You want some? It just tastes like water.
Okay, let me taste.
Want it?
Mm-hmm.
You can't taste it. It's just like water.
This right.
Thank you. I guess I'll eat this strawberry. Yeah. You want to say something?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I also love you, Mama.
I love you too, baby. Oh, my baby's so sweet. I take care of him. They take care of me. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm trying to read these comments. God, they're coming too fast. Okay, so if y'all have questions, ask. I'll eat these fruits until I see a question. Should you check your man's phone? If you have a reason to. Only if you plan to do something if you find something. If you're not, don't even do it. What's the use? You're just going to be miserable and stay in the same place. I'm 29, but look 24. Should I tell my real age? Say 26. That way you look young for your age that you look, but you're really older and smarter. And they'll treat you dumb, but you're really smart because you have that experience. And you'll know when they're trying to take advantage of you. What happened to being independent? It got old. Right, Jane? Should I text a guy first after a date? You used to know that already. I'm going to be 40 in 2 weeks and have 22-year-old. Most people think that's my man. He won't go out with me as he needs to look single. Oh, your son. Oh, that's funny. $30 plus is cool. Okay. What happened to being independent? It got old, I told you. Why would I want to do that when I don't have to? I do. Okay. What about dates that involve activities like bowling, skating? Should first dates always be like lunch or dinner? I don't know. It depends on how old you are. You know, if you're over the age of like 25 and somebody trying to get you to do that kind of stuff, that's gonna set the tone for the future dates and stuff like that. If you start off cheap, you gonna end up cheap. I don't know. I'm just saying. Are you in there eavesdropping on me? Age is a factor. I'm a 27-year-old cousin married a man she loves, and she's been working like a dog ever since with 2 children, and now she looks 35. Okay. I'm sorry for her. Stay woke. Let's see. I need to do, because men my age still playing around. Yeah, go older. You can't go wrong going old. I am 19. I need to join this group before I end up being a 50-50. Yup. What are you doing? You eavesdropping?
No.
I'm live on my YouTube. No, he was eavesdropping. He was in there quiet. I told you I say whatever I want to say. He's a little protective. Like, if he thinks I'm talking to a man, he'll be like, eavesdropping through the door. But then he saw that I'm doing this live video, trying to help other women. So he's like, I'm tired of sitting in here. Okay. I'm trying to. How old should I go if I'm 23? At least 40s. That's when they have the money. Or start getting the money. Or when they start leaving, they pick me. How do you get comfortable with being out with a much older man? Get drunk. Get gifts. Make you feel a lot better. How do I go? I'm only 9, and should I be hearing bad words? Bye. Yeah, get out of here. Bye. This ain't for you. Ladies, get your own thing. Ain't nothing like a boss bitch. Oh, don't no man want a boss bitch, because they're gonna boss him too. Believe me. Yup, he married to me, he trapped, don't matter. It's over. Okay. Okay. The women who suggest Starbucks as first dates, they don't know any better. They just can't, they don't know. They don't know no better. Or they want to go, or they're not sure they like you. And they want to be seen in public with you in a nice restaurant. If the woman suggested it, they're like, oh, I don't want nobody to see me with him. I don't feel like putting on my good dress, my heels. I'm just gonna go in there with this bun, jeans, scarf, and shirt on, with my sunglasses. Get this coffee, see what he's about, see what kind of car he drives. Cause Starbucks coffee place is small, so Anybody who's there, you can see their car. You drive up in a hoopty, she gonna see it. So that's why I'm saying don't invite people to Starbucks. They gonna see you ain't gonna see your car. They gonna see what year it is, how many scratches you got on it, if you can afford to fix it, how if it looks if it looks used, like it still got the new license plate on it, but it's 10 years old. She gonna know all of that. So stop doing that. Oh, what do you drive? A Benz? Oh, okay. Then she come to see it's like a '93, but it got a new license plate on it. Like, still waiting on the tags. Don't invite these people to Starbucks. Okay. Good night. Waffle House. Ooh, Waffle House. The last two guys I talked to had immediate death in the family after we hit it off and start getting close. Is that a sign? That always used to happen to me too. It's a sign. It's like, I don't know. Okay. Yay. How do I meet a man when it's hard to find men my age in public places? Online? I mean, if it's hard, then go online. That's what most people do. I wish my mom had told me all of this. I watched her be a pick-me for a long time. Yep. That's why a lot of people are pick-me's, because their moms were pick-me's. And that's what they were taught. And they think that's right. And it's not. And that's why they're very passionate about it, because that's what they were told. And that's what was instilled into them. And, they might look good. They might look like a catch. And somebody's going to catch them, put them to work, age them, and then throw them away. And then that's going to be it. Then they're going to learn. And be like, oh, dang, maybe I shouldn't have did all that. Yep. This guy saying in order to get what I'm talking about, you got to be a superstar. No, you just have to go for a ugly man. You ain't got to be the superstar. You are a superstar compared to somebody who's ugly. Okay? So don't let him deter you. That's just easy. Like, that's common sense. Everybody knows that. You don't got to be a superstar. You can be average and still look good compared to the other person and the person who's got money. Usually guys who don't have all this going on have this going on, and they have strong work ethics, and they strive harder in life because they ain't got no choice. And they're doing all that because in high school they couldn't get no women. None. Not even the ugly ones. So they buckle down, they get their education, they go to school, they get their degrees, they get all their money, they start their business, they get their little nice car, little house, little side businesses and real estate, and then they come find average to pretty girl that they think is beautiful and give her the world. And it's true. So don't listen to these broke guys. They don't know nothing about it. Nothing. They only know that they can't have the type of woman they want because they broke. And when they see a guy who's got it all, got the nice house, got the nice woman, taking care of his kids, oh, he's a simp. Mm-hmm. You wish you was a simp. You wish you was one too. So don't listen to them. Mm-hmm. If you want to have something good, you don't have to be no Kim Kardashian. You don't have to be no Beyonce. You don't have to be none of that. All you have to do is be smart, know your worth, and, you know, deal with guys who are going to appreciate you and who like you more than the average, dude that's looking for 50-50. Right? Like I wouldn't even pay 50-50 if I was, if a supermodel, like a male supermodel walked up to me and say, "Hey, you want to be with me? You gotta pay 50." I'm like, you can keep on walking. I ain't doing that. Right? I'll trick them and say, "Okay, I'm gonna go 50-50," and then I'm gonna dump them just like you guys dumped the women. Oh, never mind. I changed my mind. I don't know. I must have been drunk when you were asking me that. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to close it down. If y'all have any more questions, put them down before I go. I used to have an older man take me out and pay for everything when I was 21, but I didn't want to be with him back then because I was too wrapped up in looks and age. Can I get him to date me now? Well, how old are you now? You might not want you no more. You can try. You can be like, "Hey, you remember me? I missed you. I've been looking all over for you. What happened?" And he gonna be like, "Okay," unless he got somebody else. I was trying to read the comments in that person's voice. How to not get tricked into a 50-50 situationship. Today's topic. Yeah, if you don't do it. It's not worth it. How do you play hard to get with a celebrity? Oh God, celebrity. They can pretty much have anybody they want. Unless you're wanted by another celebrity. That's how you play hard to get. Unless you're wanted and you dated other celebrities and things like that. That's the only way you can play that card. If you're just normal and average, there's a 1,000 of you, a million of you. So you have to make it seem like you're seeing another celebrity. You're gonna have to lie. And it's like, "Oh no, I have a friend right now, and really can't, I would, but I don't know where this is going. So, I'm talking to someone right now, and, if they know you, and so I don't know if it would be wise if they see me with you, like, who is it? Then they're gonna want you more. So pretend you're already dating one. That's how you do that." Okay. How does a successful woman get a man to take care of her? Lie about income. Get a more successful man. If you make a lot of money, get one that makes more money. And say, "Oh, my assets are tied up. I've invested. Lie. Yes, lie. All my investments are tied up. This is in my money market account. I'm in trouble. I had to pay the IRS back. Can you help me? I'm still going to be making money, but like right now I need your help." Don't tell him how much you really make. Let him feel like the man. Stuff like that. Hey, Josh.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Yeah. So make sure you don't tell them how much you make. You lie. Duh. Oh, let me turn it up. Okay. How would you ask a man how much he makes or worth? You could just Google him. That's easy. Google. But if you have to ask him, just ask him what he does for a living. And you can get a kind of a clue by researching how much the average whatever he is makes. Or you can just Google him. Right? I went on a date with a successful man, but I was being kind of cold and indifferent by accident. He hinted on going out again, but I avoided answering. It's been 1 week. Should I message him or leave it? Don't message him. If he didn't message you, then he's not interested anymore. Like, why would you don't give that off? Like, if he's got that and you're acting like that, it's not really an accident. It's like you're doing it, but it's not an accident, because if your mind and your eye was on the prize, you would have been on your A game. So I don't know if that was an accident. I just think that if you're new to this, you're gonna have to adjust. Okay. How do I get out of the friend zone with a long-term friend? You don't. If you're a woman, you don't get out the friend zone. You move on. If you've been friend zoned, they don't want you. Especially if it's a guy that friend zoned you. That means you're not the one. You don't turn him on. He don't want you. That means he waiting on better. So it's not that bad to get friend zoned by a woman, but when you get friend zoned by a man, that's bad. That means move on quick. Don't get out of that whole situation and move on. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like someone that's friend zoned you, that's like, especially for a woman. Men won't friend zone you unless they have no desire for you at all. They'll always keep you here, right in the middle between I will do this with you, or you're my friend. They'll keep you right here. If they straight up friends on you, then it's over. Get up. We're gonna move on. It's like, that means if he had a wife and a girlfriend, that she would trust him around you overnight, because he has no desire for you. When you get friend zoned by a man like that, that means don't even think about it. They always keep you right in the middle, and you know your spot. Oh, yeah, women do the friend zoning. That means you ain't gonna get none of this until you win the lottery. Okay. I know that's bad, but I'm just being honest. It doesn't matter if it's morally correct or not. It's just honesty. The truth is not always moral or politically correct. It just is what it is. That's all it is. That's all it can be. I could sit up here and say, oh, do the right thing and only do this and be with someone for this reason and not that reason, and then your life is going to go down the garbage. But if I tell you the truth, you can have what you want. Which one would you rather? You want the pretty, wrapped up in a bow, politically correct, moral advice, or you want to get somewhere that you want to be? That's the problem with people. They know that this is what society says, but they know that's not what it really is. It's just like, okay, follow the rules, play nice, be good, and you're gonna win. Then they get out in the real world and they see cheaters, thieves, killers, murderers, scammers living really good. And then they sitting up here looking crazy. Like, but I followed every rule. I did the right thing. I went 50-50. I gave to the church. I never cheated on a test. I never lied at work to get ahead. I never slept with my boss. I never did this. I never scammed. I never did this. And I'm still where I was when I started. Exactly. Because the world is not fair. And if you want to get ahead, you can't play nice. You can't follow the rules. And you have to follow what's real. Okay? Can't do all that fake stuff that don't work. Believe me. It might work for very few people, but for the majority it does not work. That phrase cheaters never wins is a lie. Ask anybody at the top. 90% of them, 99.9% of them cheated their way to the top. All of them. No, there's nobody that can say I did everything the correct way, followed every law and every rule, was a nice person, did this. There's nobody that can say that. None. So if y'all are some good girls, some good guys, some pick-me's, some whatevers, and you wondering why Sharkeisha has stolen your man, that's why. Because the world is not fair, and you playing fair, and everybody else is playing dirty. That's why. That is why. You walk out of your house every day thinking everything is fair, the world is just. If you do good, good's gonna come. Okay. Just like Jay-Z said, okay. I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay. Like, seriously. Okay. I'm gonna let you figure that one out. Right? Why are you dirty? Who did you dirty? Nobody did me dirty. I got them first before they got me. You can't do someone dirty who's already peeped other people getting done dirty. I learned by watching other people, and I've seen people get done dirty, so I can see it coming a mile away. I don't play that. Like, look, I know what you want. You ain't gonna get it. Bypass. Try her. So are you spot? Okay, what? Beyonce just posted the twins. Oh right, congrats. I hope I followed the damn rules and had an aneurysm. Oh my god. Mhm. Like, everybody thinks I'm jaded or bitter, but I'm happily married. I'm just trying to help y'all because y'all the ones upset at people, because you did everything right and nothing happened good, you know. And you're sitting there puzzled. I did everything right. That was the first mistake. I did everything right. That's why you're in this situation. You did everything right. Okay? That's why a lot of women who are considered bad, dirty, whores, whatever, they're not ashamed of how they got to where they got. Because while you over here being good, following every rule, working yourself to death, they're over here driving Ferraris, wearing the best clothes, living in mansions, all over the news and the internet, and you still sitting here struggling. But you did everything right. What I'm trying to say is, doing everything right does not guarantee you anything. In fact, it probably will hinder you. You gotta get your hands dirty in this world. And I'm not talking about working. I'm talking about doing what you need to do to get what you want. Men do it all the time. Think about it. Men do it all the time. They're not afraid to do it. They congratulate each other for doing it, for getting what they want, by cheating, lying, doing all those things, and they're proud of it. But when you try to go do it, oh, it's a problem. It's a problem that you are not good. It's a problem that you lie. It's a problem that you get ahead by deceiving. It's a problem. But when they do it, oh yeah, you know, I took this girl out and she paid for everything, and then we did it, and then I left her. She let me drive her car, and then I wrecked it, and then I left. Ha ha ha. On to the next. Then you have the next dude who's like, yeah, I dated this girl. She gave me a bunch of money to pay this off and that off. Then I disappeared. Ha ha ha. Men been doing that for ages. I got a lot of women who tell me these stories, okay? And they're like, I just want him to pay me back. He said he was going to be with me, and I loaned him some money. You don't loan men money. Women, if you loan anybody some money, it better be your mama or your child. Don't loan no grown man no money. You are not the bank. You are not supposed to be doing that. And then they're going to post on Instagram laughing at you with your cash, and they hanging up to their ear like the Jay-Z song. And you got to look at that. So make sure you understand, to get ahead in the world, you can't do all right. Because how did they get ahead? They got your money. They lied to you. They got over on you. Paid for whatever. Probably put a down payment on some new car. And now they're rolling with some new girl. Okay? It was all a scheme to begin with. Okay? See? Somebody said, dang, somebody did that to me. Yep. I'm going to tell y'all the best way to get what you want. Expect it. Don't ask. Don't wait patiently. Expect it. Make sure that the person you are with knows your expectations, and if they can't meet them, they can't be with you. That's how you do it. You can't be afraid to lose. It's like gambling. You cannot be afraid to lose. They're not going to call your bluff. They're going to be like, look, if I don't do it, somebody else will. If I don't give her what she wants, some other dude will. And then I'm going to look real stupid, And if they can't do it, remember, somebody else will. There's always somebody else that will. So don't ever think that's your only option. Like, are you serious? That is not your only option. There's guys waiting in line for him to leave. You haven't met him yet. They're waiting on somebody like you. They're just like, oh, I wish I had me a nice woman and I could do this and that with. And, they're not going to ask you to pay their bills and loan them money so they could take their real girlfriend out. They ain't going to do that. Good girls finish last. All the time. Don't do it. Can always find another man to give. Yep. I'm 37, he's 47. Say he's a homebody and loner. So third time we spent time together, but only at his place. How to get him to take me out? She says wants to show me his sincere by getting to know me. That means he's cheap and he can't afford to date you. Okay? Or he don't want to be seen with you in public places. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's worse than Starbucks. Unless he's in this big giant mansion and he's invite you over his house to chill, unless he's got a big mansion, then no. If you in somebody's apartment, get up and leave. If you in somebody's little house, one little house, 47-year-old dude in his house that says you not good enough to take out, get up and leave. Tell him, you know what? I'm not coming over your house. Just tell him off. It's like, you know what? You cheap. I am not coming over your house anymore. Why don't you call one of them other girls, them pick-me's, because it's not me, baby. I will go out. I have 3 men waiting to take me out. I will see you later. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Stop being desperate. You know, you're not even, I'm older than you, okay? I'm older than you. And if somebody did that to me, I would laugh and think it was a joke, okay? So no, don't do it. If you go over that house, if you go over that old man, if you go over that man's house, you deserve everything that's getting ready to happen to you. I'm telling you. And it's your fault after that. You already know, you know better than that. You go over there, everything after that is your fault. Right? Nice high-rise condo. We co-workers. He's not broke. 6 figures. Okay. Then why can't he take you out? Why he can't be seen in public with you? Mm-hmm. And y'all live in the same condo? Like, you already know what his place looks like. You can talk and get to know someone on a date, at dinner, you know, doing other things. You work with him, he should know you. He should know you well enough by now. You know, I don't, if a man got money and he's still cheap, that's worse than dating a broke man. Seriously. I'd be like, nah, I'm a pass. Let me know when you want to go out. Or like, I feel like getting out. I don't feel like sitting down on the couch all night. You know, this ain't no Netflix and chill. You too old for that. Tell him you too old for Netflix and chill. You might have arthritis and can't walk around till you, I don't know. 47 is not even old, you know. I don't know why someone would do that though. If they're trying, he's not even trying to impress you. That should tell you, that's clue number one. He's not even trying to impress you by taking you out. If a man is not trying to do that, he's already used to you and you're no big deal to him and you're expendable. How, I already said that. Don't, yeah, lie about your income. Even my niece got a picture, but her mama's still asleep at 47. Oh my God. Yeah, get a man more successful so you don't have to lie about your income. Okay, isn't it midnight in Houston? Oh, I stay up late. I'm a vampire. You can stay up late. Like, in the summertime, my kids don't have school. I don't have to work. I can stay up as late as I want. I don't wake up as late as I want. Unless I have something to do, but I'm good. And I'm not trying to be mean. Like, if I could say this in a sweet, nice way, like, the best way to do A, B, C, and D is to do it. Nobody would listen to me because it's boring, okay? I'm not trying to be rude or mean. I'm just trying to tell you the best way to get what you want in this world is not being desperate, following rules, and living by what someone says is the right way. That's wrong. That's all wrong. The reason those rules are given to you is so that they can get a head start while you sitting here walking in a circle. I'm like, okay, y'all gonna keep walking in that circle. I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be over here, you know, the nice place, the nice area. Just, you know, not paying bills, don't have to work, and stay up as late as I want. Go live. Get room service for my kids. Yeah, I can do all that. Sasha. So, you know, what kind of life do you want? You want to work like a man and be haggard? Or are you going to figure out your worth sooner or later before you lose all of this? You know, most women don't wake up till this is gone. Then they be trying to find a man, and the man's looking for somebody younger. And you wasted your youth paying 50-50 to build up a man who left you for Sharkeisha. Okay? Stop wasting this. This is here for a reason. If you were not beautiful, if you didn't have youth, and you didn't have looks, and you didn't have a good body, and you didn't have your brain, you know, at a young age, it's for a reason. You don't get more attractive, when you get like super old. It's for a reason. You should already have your stuff by then. You should already got husbands and houses and stuff by then. You trying to start over, and it's not. That's you doing it in the wrong order. Do it now. Avoid all of that. I'm trying to tell you. You don't. You. A lot of women won't believe it until it happens to them, and they're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, it'll never happen to me." He's not like that. Until one day, that phone goes off at 2 o'clock in the morning because his side chick is upset, or stranded, or needs some money, or something like that. And he didn't fell asleep or something, and you see it. Oh my God. You afraid to check that phone. You're like, oh shoot, who is that? Do I want to check it? No, I trust him. He would never wait. He do got that new nice car. Oh, he do. And then you go through his phone and find something you don't want to see. And then you be like, I didn't work. I paid for him to go to school. I passed up this good job just so I could stay here and let him finish school. And he's with this other one. Your heart gonna be broke, and he's gonna wake up probably with a shoe to his head, and he's just gonna start telling you everything you did wrong. That's what you're gonna do. You don't make me feel like a man. You keep criticizing me. You don't tell me nothing. You tell me what to do all the time, and I'm tired of you, and everything I do is not good enough for you. And Sharkeisha over here love me for who I am. No, she love you for what you got. That she helped, that your pick me helped you get. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And even if you do forgive him and keep him, he ain't gonna give up Sharkeisha. He's gonna be like, Sharkeisha, lay low. Sharkeisha, lay low. I'm gonna fix this. Then that's when he promised Sharkeisha he gonna get a divorce. Even though he might not, he just gonna play both of them. He gonna be like, okay, Sharkeisha over here, got my wife over here. I could have the best of both worlds. Now he's sleeping with two women at the same time. Sharkeisha happy because, he getting divorced. Wife happy because he supposedly left Sharkeisha, so he getting it in good now. Oh, yes. Best of both worlds. And then when they find out that he lied to both of them, that's when the wife files for divorce and frees him. And then that's when Sharkeisha says, I finally got my man. And then they live happily ever after. Okay? That's how the story goes. And then the wife is over here mad, bitter, upset, don't know what to do, still got to go to work. Got to work that 9 to 5, take care of the kids and the house by herself now. She not going to file child support on him because her mentality is still stupid and pick me because she thinks he's coming back. Oh well. What do I think of Black China? I think she's a genius. Very strategic. Yes. Love her. Okay. Okay, He got Black China as awesome. Like this is the year of the gold digger. I'm sorry. I posted this earlier. Yeah, Janet Jackson got that big settlement, divorce settlement. Then we had Rihanna dating a billionaire, excuse me. Then Black China got all that, all that money out of Rob. And got even more famous. It's the year of the gold digger. Face it. And people aren't ashamed of it anymore. Why? Do you know why women aren't ashamed of it anymore? Because it's like, why not? Why not? Why should we be? Y'all aren't ashamed of doing what y'all do to women, so why should we be ashamed of what we do to men? It's no different. There's zero difference. So I don't know why y'all are ashamed. Why you think that we should be ashamed? Because women should not be ashamed of any kind of come up. If you came up, however you did it, good for you. Right? She went from stripper in New Jersey to Calabasas, California, and a mansion. Okay? Most men couldn't accomplish that in the amount of time that she did. That's smart. It doesn't matter how you got your fortune. It just, you have a fortune. It doesn't matter how you got it. Right? And it's hot in here. I see my husband still eavesdropping. Oh, James, you still out there?
Yeah, I'm not.
You want to get in on my video? You been hearing what I'm saying? I was talking about gold diggers.
Dope dealers.
Gold diggers. How it was the year of the gold digger. Janet Jackson. Blac Chyna.
At a lower level fee, more at a lower level than a higher level. I guess you call that digging for maybe silver.
Yeah, he said don't dig for silver. Yeah, at least they weren't digging for silver. If you gonna dig, you might as well dig for gold, right?
I don't think any of it is the answer. You dig for peace within you.
Dig for peace within you. That is so spiritual. Well, thank you for your input. You have anything else to add?
Good night.
Good night. Bye. He said, look for peace within you. No, dig for peace within you. I might use that on my other channel. He says it's better than digging for silver. That's true. That's true. How do you keep a man's interest in the beginning stages of dating? Promise. This. But say like, I can't wait till this and that, or oh, you turn me on. I can't wait till we get to the point where I want to just, blah blah blah. Oh, you smell so good. You make me like so. But I gotta go because it's too soon. And I don't want you to think this and that. Plus, we only been on 2 dates, and you only spent $500 on me. I need a lot more than that. Make sure they're investing in you and spending time with you. Don't give it up until you've had a lot of money spent or a lot of time and money spent. Because he can't walk away from that because he's too invested. If he's not invested enough, it's easy to walk away. Okay. Okay. He. I think. Okay, I'm trying to read. EBT is not gold. Piece of gold. Okay. Trying to read these comments. Y'all, some of y'all crazy. Is there any pick-me's here? All the pick-me's? Are they still here? Or are they like trolling? I don't know. I don't think they would be on my channel, but is there anybody in there, any female here that disagrees with what I say? Comment. I'm not gonna be bad. I'm just gonna ask you why. Okay, why? Are we bringing back karma? No, I don't believe in karma. Okay. Are men bringing back karma upon themselves by making you work like a man? That's the true question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can say that I was a pick-me, but seeing now how I went wrong, now making the changes in my life to do better. Good. Like I said, it's never too late. It's not their fault because they've been taught that way. And then after they see that does not work, then they wake up, or either they repeat it or they wake up from it. So, most people find my videos when they're upset. Okay, that's how they find me. They go on Google and type in broke man and worst date ever and how to get my man to be more ambitious or something like that. They've had it. And then I pop up. So, hopefully after so long of being pick-me's, they'll understand their true value and their worth. And even if they don't find somebody to do all of that stuff for them, at least they're not doing it for them, for that guy anymore. They're investing more in their children and themselves and things like that, and not a man who's going to be gone. So if it's too late, it's already happened to you, don't go around looking for another man. Focus on yourself, get yourself together, build yourself up, take care of your kids. Then, once you're stable, you're good, then go find somebody who can bring you higher. Not at the same level, not lower, but higher. Go for somebody that can bring you up. Otherwise you're wasting time. Tell my husband to get me a bigger diamond. Well, he got me a house and a car, so I guess the diamond is next. Okay. You can't even afford this ring on my hand, so I don't know what you're talking about. Like, you probably get your woman a chip diamond, a dust diamond, they call that. Dusty diamonds for dusties. Okay. Seeking arrangements is oversaturated with salt. Oh, I don't know why y'all thought they was honest. When you go into it, know this. All men lie. Don't go in there thinking, "Ooh, I finally got the good one." Nope. Stay on your strategy. Stay on your game. Get what you came for. Don't think, "Oh, he's different." Nope. He's acting different. That's just about it. Stay on your game. Don't stray. Eye on the prize. Okay. I think by nature, like, women worry about karma and if I do this, this and that's going to happen to me. But if that's the only reason you're not doing what you need to do to get what you need to get because of fear, that right there should tell you that it was instilled in you for a reason. Why was that instilled into you? Who instilled that into you? Who created that? Was it a man or a woman? Those rules are to keep certain people in line. Okay? But yet, the makers of those rules don't even follow the rules. Okay? So why do you follow them if the people that make the laws and the rules and all that stuff don't even follow? Oh, I'm above that. Think about it. Really think hard. Why there are mass murderers that get away with murder? Karma never got them. Why? Because they don't believe in it. Why? Because it wasn't instilled into them. Therefore, they're not vibrating on a level of guilt that karma is going to come get them. And therefore, they don't attract karma because they don't feel the guilt and they don't attract a punishment. That's why all these guys out here can go do what they want because they don't feel the guilt behind doing these things. But you haven't even done them yet and you already feel guilty. That is what I'm talking about. You can't do that. You can't live like that. If you're living like that, it's because you were trained to live like that. Trained. That's not in you. You weren't born with that. You were taught that. It's like a bad kid, they might go and do something, but they don't know it's wrong. So they don't feel guilty about it. They don't attract the punishment because they have not been taught that it's wrong. You have to unlearn that old way of thinking in order to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Some people call, transmuting that guilt or that karma into something else, profit. You don't feel it because it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? You have free will. And if you have free will and someone told you a set of rules and you break the rules and you feel guilt, you're automatically attracting your punishment right there. If you break the rules because you know that they're there to hold you back, you don't feel no guilt. You be like, "Oh, F the rules, I'm getting ahead." And you get ahead. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't stay locked up. Don't stay in this box. Get out of the box. Sheba girl, come teach my mom. She plays nice. But I try to get her. Yeah. Sometimes you can't teach older people. They just set in their ways. They're just like, one day it's gonna happen. I just know it. One day. And they're gonna be old and gray and they ain't never coming. Okay. True. Okay. Doing a lot of unlearning. Okay. How do you respond when a guy says that he is a good catch? I'm a good catch. I was like, oh really? Oh, you're really? I was like, oh really? Well, how are you a good catch? Ask him how he's a good catch. If he starts naming some stupid stuff that don't have nothing to do with a house, car, property, then he ain't no good catch. I'm honest. Okay, now we know that's a lie. I'm thoughtful. Yeah, when you want some. Okay. I'm a good cook. Good microwaver. And I'm clean. Okay, good. But that's still not a catch. Catch is money. Like I said, the catch is money. You ain't a good catch unless you own something. You got some money. That's not a good catch. It's like it's a good catch, but you're gonna throw that back real quick. You're like, ooh, take a picture with it, throw it back. That's what you are. So yeah, when they say, oh, I'm a good catch, that means I'm not really a good catch, but I have to say I am. So, you can ask me why I'm a good catch, so I can distract you from my brokenness and tell you all the other stuff that's good about me. That's what that means. That's what that means. hmm Okay, I can't read Spanish, y'all. I'm so sorry. But she's asking y'all to subscribe to her Facebook or something about something. I don't know. A guy that is 24 years old just told me that his mom told him never let a female use you. So in a relationship should be 50-50. I agree with you that it is taught. Yeah. But the funny thing is, a guy like that, if he finds a woman out of his league that said, I'm not going 50-50 with you, baby. You can go live with your mama. He's going to go 100. Believe me. He going to tell his mom, but mom, it's my life. I can do what I want. I can afford it. She's not using me. Ugh. It takes a certain type of woman to get a 50-50 man to stop going 50-50. She gotta be way out of his league. Believe me, he'll be like this. Oh my God, I want to date her so bad, but I know if I tell her to pay for half the date, she gonna turn me down. So I'm going 100%. I would never tell, if I had a son, I would never tell him that. I'd be like, you better go make some money because you ain't going to be able to get the type of woman you want. You're going to get the pick-me's and the scraps. Go get that money. And then so you can take care of me too. That's what I would tell my son. I'm like, no. Someone says I feel dirty. Okay. No, I'm not doing ASMR. I'm not lazy. It takes a lot to get this hair done, this face, this makeup, this outfit, this camera set up, these lights. You look lazy. Oh, that's because I don't have to work. I don't look like, I don't look tired from slaving away all day. I don't know. Actually, I do work. I work online. Like doing consultations and readings and YouTube. Actually, that is my job. I do have a job. It's YouTube. It's social media. It's readings. Consultations. Can I please have a shout out? Okay, Amber. Shout out. Been here for only a few minutes, but I see that there is an equivalent time of. Okay, what? Too much words, like to say one thing. Yeah, there are rough to women. You know why? Because we're out there, online they are. And you get one of these in real life, not the same. Hmm. You would be good at ASMR. Thank you. I have an ASMR channel. It's called Ashira Star. No, it's not. It's called Shira71. And it's me with curly hair on a picture. Actually. Yeah, if you want to work, you should work. And he should still pay all the bills. And you save your money. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, how important is woman looks? Can we talk about that? I think most men like attractive women. Just like most women like men who can provide. That's just the same thing. It's like no man out there talking about I want an ugly woman. Never heard it, never will. If you see somebody with an ugly woman, it's either they've had all in their like. If you see a rich man with an ugly woman, and he chose her, it's because he's had all the beautiful women. And this ugly woman is like gets him, and if he wanted to cheat anytime, he could still go get a pretty woman because he got that much money. But what I'm saying is, he's had it all. It doesn't matter to him. Like everybody looks the same, and ugly woman is like, whatever. It's a novelty. You know what I'm saying? It's like having abstract art after you've had all the beautiful Monets and things like that. Then you go get this ugly, Picasso that looks crazy and possessed, and it's your favorite. You know. So, but to the average normal, guy, they like beauty. That's what they're attracted to. That's just it. So it's to lure them in, get them interested, distract them, make them do what you want to do. That's what it's for. Why else would you have it? To decorate the world? Right? It's like, what else would you have it? So use it for what it's for. Duh. What's your zodiac sign? Y'all know I'm a Pisces by now. Come on. Pisces. Mm-hmm. The perfume, well, it's sold out, and the manufacturer is in Europe. And so the order has to be placed as a whole for a certain amount of bottles. And then they have to make it, and then they have to ship it. So it takes like 12 weeks. If there's not enough pre-orders to like get some, we have to wait until the order is placed again. So I don't know how long, but the other bottle, the La Bijou with the jewels in it, that's still for sale. And my Alchemy bath set is also for sale. There's like bath bombs in it, soap and stuff like that. So that's up there. But the other probably gonna be, I don't even know, because it has to be ordered and created. It's already been created, but it has to be manufactured and bottled and all that stuff. So whenever the company purchases, the new lot, then I'll let you guys know. But it's sold out in 2 days. Thank y'all for buying it. Anyway, I was shocked. Okay. Well, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning over here, so I'm gonna go. These lights are like, it's hot. Okay. So I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. If y'all were just scrolling by and clicked on here and y'all are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. If you know some pick-me's and you think that they would love this video, post it on their Facebook or whatever. Okay. I'll see y'all later. Good night. Bye, everyone.